I don't know what's going on with the camera these days. I really don't, mate. I think it's the light that's coming in from the window. The camera not liking it too much. It's still way too bright. Oh no, this is that picture I did. Obviously on the C64 as we know, so that's what that is. Oh well, there's no way to escape this as far as I know. Unstop restore does that, which does not even cause a reset, sir. No, sir, no reset for you. I haven't found a program that does them sort of pictures properly. Yeah, I have to fucking type in FBC64 in full, because for some reason poker cards is being picked up first now, even though it's been added much later. Obviously the first program you add to the SD card is a fucking SD card file browser for SD to IEC. What's in XX64? It's not Triple X. There's no Vin Diesel in here, sir. I think I've played all of these actually. Yeah, we've done all the Radar Soft games. Yonks ago. Oh, bloody hell, Never Ending Story 2. That was like summer, wasn't it? Or autumn. We're in spring. Yeah, it's got all sorts of stuff in here, but yeah, I've played all of them actually. That's the only thing that's directory. Ah, a working copy of X out, is it? Or is this the copy I put on without testing? I do have a working copy of X out. Let's see, hot chocolate and nothing else, because I can't go to the shops at the moment. And even if I could, even if there wasn't an 80% chance of getting killed by COVID, for me, you selfish pricks. COVID was a lie. Yeah, just because you're not affected, mate. I would love it if there was a disease that only affected people who drank but not smoked. That's just the way it is, mate. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. A really vicious sexually transmitted disease appearing on the scene. Now that would really make me happy. Because there's too many fucking humans on the planet as it is, mate. Why isn't AIDS a problem anymore? Does every single person use a condom when they have sex? And even then, that's like, I bet they're not having AIDS tests before, they get engaged. Which is what he said in the alien language. And I totally agree, mate. Why is AIDS not a problem? Did they actually cure AIDS? AIDS is quite a complex thing. Now, I had a copy of this on the Amiga, via X copy, obviously. The music is quite nice. The graphics are a bit shit, but it don't look very underwater. Looks like a rusty copper fucking base on the moon, if you ask me. But anyway. Oh, speaking of Escher, there was a nice Escher colour cycling animation for the Amiga, which I've never seen for like yonks. I moved the joystick, I didn't press fire, mate. Did I say I want to play the game? Maybe I was enjoying the music. This may be one where we test out the old Quick Shot 2, which is not in a stupid colour like the other one. This is exactly the same as the Quick Shot Turbo, except that happens when you move your stick. Good positive joystick movements there, sir. Now, this may be the copy that just blanks out for ages, I don't know. But the next game we try would be trying with this. So I think with, you know, all things considered, I think a micro switch quick shot 2 with micro switch buttons as well today is probably the equivalent of me in my mid-teens using the quick shot turbo with the rubbish metal bubble pads that you have to press. Now there's a lot of slack in this joystick, that's why I don't like these flight sticks for arcade games. Woo woo, pew pew. You're not actually flying through space, mate. Now for something like Elite, this would be great. Now the thing is, I need to load the game now to test this out. So, bollocks. Commando is in one of the storage boxes. I'm just looking at Commando on the Amiga here. And yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I think I found another copy. And you know what? I think usually D81s do work on the SD to IEC, but not this time. Not this time, mate. But I want a bit of a mission now to see if that bloody quick shot toy, is working yet, isn't it? Some of my ancestors may have said, if the C64 had come out like 50 years earlier. Auto fire was on. That wouldn't have affected whether that shit loaded or not. Yeah, so I can't actually go to the shops anyway because tomorrow I'm going to see my parents. So I don't really want to kill my parents. So I'm not selfish like the millennials. What were you going to play? Cross out, so that's Rainbow Arts, and they're right at the end, aren't they? They're near the end. There we go. Some stuff's been moved around a bit. D71, that's unusual. But I seem to remember Is there no trainers on this? It's one of those games where you'll have fucking... Why are they not in the right... Have I got it on alphabetical sort? No. See, sometimes the reason I have to do that, I suspect I created this disk image, is when it asks for disk 2, it checks to see what the first file on the disk in the disk structure is to make sure it is the right disk you've put in. It doesn't read the name of the disk. So sometimes this only works if you put the files for disk 2 first. Now D71 is exactly the same as a double-sided 1541 disk image. That's the only difference. It had twin heads like the old laser disc player. I think it's the Pioneer CLD925. It could play. It had the ability to play both sides of the laser disc without you physically turning it over every half an hour. That would really annoy me now. I cannot watch a film with adverts. Forget that. Or even a TV show. Well, it's come up with a red flashing light. Disable fast loader. Trainers. Yeah. We're testing out the joystick. No. Oh right. Thank fuck for that. No. Don't want to see the ending for. The red light is still flashing. Yeah, Rainbow Arts are not the greatest games developers in the world at all, mate. And Turrican 1 and 2, they look like fucking Atari ST graphics on the Amiga. There's nothing special there. Well, the green light is on and there are some funny things going on the screen, although we're not getting the sparkles. That's interesting. I don't know why I'm adjusting the fucking brightness on the TV. We don't even know if it's going to work. Some games are almost impossible to load on the SD to AC for no technical reason. It's just the 1mm crackers. I'm not going to explain what the 1mm business is. You should keep up with the videos, innit? Speaking of which, Cauldron of Stardust is insisting on watching all the videos in order that I uploaded them after a bit of a break, and he's miles behind everyone else. So joystick is working well, sir. Now I like this ship. I don't know about you, but I like that one, so that can go there, sir. And you pick your different weaponish. It goes there, sort of auto, and we'll have one of these, I think. So I can't have that and that then. Okay. I don't know which one I've got on there now. Okay, right. Rear firing well, should have some rocket. Fired the missile into the forest. Good advice that. Okay, we'll go with all that then. X out is like bug out, but yeah, they should have called it bug out because there's a lot of like, well, crustacean out doesn't really work for me. Yeah, shellfish I really don't like. I don't eat shellfish at all. I think we had a brief fascination with sweet and sour king prawns, I think they were. The honeymoon restaurant in, I believe it was in Southgate actually. Anyway, that was the thing. It's your birthday, you get to choose where you have your birthday dinner. I decided our family should try Chinese restaurant. So my sister asked about, because she used to work in Southgate, and you know, people recommended this place called the Honeymoon Restaurant, and we went there, and my parents had wonton soup. I don't know what I had for starters. Maybe what are they called, sesame prawn toast thingies, but we got a few dishes, and one of them was sweet and sour king prawns, and the prawns were massive. And the sauce was really nice. The prawns themselves, you could take or leave them, but I did like the sauce on them. So I just tried unusual things. And then another year, we went somewhere else. I can't remember where actually. And one year we went to the Harvester. It's ugly parallax. There's a lot of square boundaries going on, so. But there is parallax at least. But there's only 4 colours. I just know 4 fucking colours! Motherfuckers! They're fucking colours, use fucking colours. Yeah. It's a 4 colour game, mate. So, another example of, you know, fuck the later games on the C64. So you got green, brown, red, or purple, I can't even tell, and black. And these bits, because they're in high res mode, they get to select a different colour, I guess. Although they could be, nah, they're definitely not green. So again, the sprites are okay, they're not bad, but the backgrounds are 4-colour shit. That's the problem you'll have with the C64. You'll play early games, like me, or if you're as good as me, and how am I supposed to get that cunt? And you would have noticed that, you know, the later games, there's something wrong with them. You might not know what the technical reason is. I think the first example of this is Paperboy, which I played, and I was like, there's something wrong with these graphics. They're a bit drab for the C64. Because obviously I've been playing games 1983 and longer games. Yeah, actually I just realised I've never checked out when Beachhead was reviewed in UK magazines. Because that 1983 date, that may only be the American release. When did US Gold get it over into this country and get it into Woolworths? Come to me into Woolworths. You know? So it's a shit game, but I'm basically just testing out the fucking joystick. So the problem is it's a 4-colour game, it's shit. Dark, we're supposed to be hitting a certain area maybe. Yeah, so and the sprites are okay. It's just the fucking 4-colour backgrounds. So like I said, you'd be playing earlier games, and Beachhead is not 4 colours, and Blue Max is not 4 colours, and Manic Miner is not 4 fucking colours. And then stuff like Paperboy comes out by the same company that did Commando and Ghosts and Goblins, which are also not. Actually, Commando may be 4 colours, so I'd have to check that. Yeah, I'll just bug out, thank you, crustacean out for me. Z out didn't come out for this. So this isn't a game you should go and, you know, see if there's a copy for sale on eBay, not at all. But this is really just testing out the old QuickShot 2. It might even say QuickShot 2 Plus. Don't have the tobacco glasses to hand. So this is a joystick of choice for a certain channel. He don't really watch any of my videos, so I don't need to promote it. But anyway, I ain't got nothing wrong with the guy, I watch his videos. But anyway, so some bits of this game are perfectly doable, but the graphics are shit because they're 4 colours. Like I said, Paperboy is the first example of this that I saw. Outside budget games, I'm talking full price games. And I knew there was something wrong with Paperboy, but I didn't know what it was. And it turns out Paperboy's, all the backgrounds are fucking, there's hardly any extra colours being used apart from the standard fucking 1979 Atari 400 spec of 4 colours on screen in chunky pixel mode. Although for the Atari that's not the lowest resolution mode. You can have like 80 by 100 resolution, which is worse than VIC-20. But you can use loads of colours on them. So they're interesting as an artist. So yeah, must remember to see if good old Sheldon Cooper, who doesn't get the respect he's due, has put the you know, the magazines that reviewed Beachhead 1 on the C64, because that's what he did for loads and loads and loads of games. he put that in the comment section, and you know, Lemon 64 being run by idiots, they haven't bothered to like separate out them comments. So as time goes on, they're harder and harder to see. They shouldn't be in the comments. They should be a separate fucking entry under you know, reviews. So not only can you click on the Zap review, I don't know if I would play Sanction or Delta with this joystick actually, because my hands hurt already. Hey, mad Commodore's hands hurt. He's been playing with his joystick, his stiff joystick, too much. Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with the joystick. Again with the mad Commodore saying there's nothing wrong with his joystick even at his age. I wouldn't know, mate. I have no use for it. If selling my penis as like a transplant operation would get me enough money to get a brand new condition, you know, mint concourse condition 1988 BMW M3 2.5 Evo Roberta Ravaglia edition, although I would go for the Johnny Chicotto version, I'll do it because I have no use for my penis other than actually having a piss. No wildly attractive women are gonna ever want to have sex with me, so the graphics are so samey I can't even work out that is a fucking end of level boss. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be hitting. That. Commodore level skip, sir. I don't know what that does. So I don't know what you got to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, just get fucking catechist, mate. It's like the old Arkanoid clones situation. You want a bat and ball game? I don't mean tennis or ping pong. Just get Arkanoid. Why didn't you buy Arkanoid? Didn't have enough money? It's a fair enough comment. Other than that, well, he's fucked up, mate. And it's the same thing with Rainbow Art shoot 'em ups. You want a Rainbow Art shoot 'em up? Just get Catechist, mate. That's the end of that one. I'm just hoping the fucking graphics change, because they look shit. They look like all the modern C64 games that come out. There's all this polish and all this shit and you know, OTT soundtrack, and then it's some 4-colour piece of shit. I'm like, yeah, but I had a C64 for the whole of 1984 pretty much, and I don't remember fucking 4-colour games except for Tony Crowther, and really shit ones. All the good games were 16 colours. The graphics have changed. Is there some colour ramp being used? I don't know. Yeah, really, you should test this out with Catechist, but the joystick works, and that's the important thing. And no, I can't be bothered to go back and play Bounty Bob with this joystick now. I'm practicing Bounty Bob jumps. Mad Commodore practices Bounty Bob jumps. So you press fire and you go left, so it's about that time. If you leave it too late, you're a bit fuckhead. Now the thing is, the game engine here, you know, completely useless graphic artist, but the game engine itself shows that you could do Vulcan Venture on the C64 better than it's been done on the MSX1. There you go, sir. There you go. That's a revelation. I had enough of this shit.